Hi everyone, and welcome to Country Cuddlebugs Nursery. Today I have my reveal of the Berenguer doll that I purchased off of Amazon.com. Now I first saw this doll on Tori's Reborn Babies, and she purchased this doll as well as the Hispanic in the La Baby line of Berenguer, and I purchased both of them as well. The Hispanic one I still have on the original body. I haven't done anything to her, but I did want to reborn the Asian doll, and I did end up going a little bit further than I originally wanted to. I just wanted to add a little bit of paint to her, but I ended up doing a whole makeover on her, and I think she turned out pretty cute. I hope you all keep in mind that I am very new to the reborning hobby, or the reborning process, I should say. I did start it a while ago, but with so many things in my life, I really haven't had the dedicated time that I want to really focus on reborning dolls. So I just sort of do one here and there. But I do hope to get that dedicated time to really focus on the dolls so that with every doll I can improve and make them more realistic as I go. What I ended up doing to this doll is I added more paint to her. Now I did reborn another Berenguer a while back, which I made a boy, and he was from the Le Newborn line. I did strip his manufactured paint right down to the vinyl and started fresh with him. But with this one here, I did not. I washed her limbs, dried them, cleaned them very well, and then primed them, and then just added the paint on top. I changed out her body to a McPherson's body, which I love. It makes her so much more proportioned and looks... that makes her look more realistic. I weighted her limbs with the glass beads, and then in her body I added a good sized glass bead pantyhose section to her, as well as some really soft stuffing, polyfill. And so the limbs are weighted, and then the arms and the legs are with the polyfill as well. I then added a magnet to the inside of her mouth. Now with her mouth, she has it opened enough that you can take a pacifier and just cut off the tip to modify it, and it works really great. Tori showed that on her channel, and the MAM pacifier that she used fit perfectly, so that when you saw it from above, it just looked very natural. You seen the end of the nipple and then the outside of the pacifier, and it just looked natural. So that's great about this doll. But I decided to add the magnet just in case, if there were some magnets that I really wanted, or some pacifiers that I really wanted to use, but weren't gonna work with her mouth. And then I added a wig to her. I originally had painted her hair, but I did have a wig that I purchased a while back, a Monique wig from Dolls by Sandy. I believe it was on clearance. So I purchased it, hoping that I would use it for a doll one day. And I just happened to put it on her head, and I think it worked out perfectly. It was a touch, just a touch, a little bit big, but it works great on her. And I think it looks really nice. I will show you some pictures of her because the lighting right now is not that great, so her color is not really coming true. I mean, it's not bad, but I will post some pictures, and then I'll put a picture of when I painted her hair. Again, I'm very, very new, so I need to learn how to paint hair realistically. I'm not at that point. but it did look cute on her because it was just straight, and I kind of had a part and then it was to one side, so I think it did look cute on her, but I need to really practice and get better in doing that as well. So let me show you her face. Here she is. And this is the Asian Berenguer from the La Baby line. I'll post a link in the description box where I got her. Again, it was on Amazon.com. I am in Canada, and on Amazon.ca it was actually more expensive to order her. And that's with shipping from the US. So I did save a little over $20. So that was a good deal for me. But I think she turned out really cute. Oh, and another thing I did was her eyes. I changed out her eyes. I had some glass eyes on hand, and I wanted to see what she looked like, and I just thought it looked a lot nicer than the eyes she came with. They were just acrylic eyes. She looked cute with them as well, but the glass eyes are just bring it to another level, I believe. So I think she turned out super cute. She looks much different to me from when I originally purchased her. I really like the wig. I did cut off quite a bit from the back because it was longer and there were a lot of curls, but for her size it just didn't suit her. So I cut it right down to just under the nape of her neck, and I kept the little wispy curls she has on the side, and then I added the little top knot to the top of her head because I thought she looked super sweet. And as you can see, her mouth is nicely opened. So again, you could just cut the nipple off of a pacifier if you don't want to add a magnet to the inside of her. But I did, and I think she looks really cute with her pacifier on as well. So if you're not familiar with these quarter limb babies, their limb, as you can see, is only to there, and then the rest is the cloth body, as well as her arms. They just go to there, and then it's cloth. So for those of you who love to cuddle your babies, these dolls are really a dream because you can pose them in so many different ways for photography if you like to photograph. But if you like to cuddle, they're so cuddly. And yet you still have a bit of the limbs so that when you dress them, you know, you can still see their hands and their feet. So I think that they're a really beautiful doll for all the reasons. And she's just so cute. And then with this sculpt, she has her little finger that you can put in her mouth. Sometimes I have to play around with it to get her to keep it in there. But how cute. She is really sweet. And I just love how she turned out. Like I said, I did a little bit more than I planned on, but I'm glad that I did because I just love the way she's turned out. Okay guys, well, that will do it for this video. I hope you liked her final reveal. And again, I'll post the link if you would like to purchase this doll. Now with Tori, She simply just changed out the body and weighted the limbs, and the doll still looked beautiful. So you don't have to change everything that I did to get a really nice cuddly doll. I loved her. When I saw what she had done, I actually thought I was just going to do the same thing. But then I thought, what would she look like with a little bit more paint and a little bit more done to her? It was more of a fun little project for me to do. And I'm glad I did. I think she turned out super sweet. And I hope you guys think so as well. Let me know in the comments what you think. And as always, guys, take care of yourselves, and I hope to catch you in the next video. Bye for now.